I've reacted to hilarious, shocking, wild medical memes. But lately, you've been slacking. Most of the memes you send me are a little too mindful, a little too demure. Huge thanks to Quest Nutrition for sponsoring today's video. Be-woo. Hello, 911. I am dying. 911, let me see. What? What meme are you looking at? Guy, no, I'm literally dying. Having my ass off. Tag me. And he's playing solitaire. 911 shouldn't be talking about memes. You have to be supportive, but to be supportive could mean that you're sending someone a meme. This is a deep one. Do babies grow on their own, or do we need to interact with them? I forgot to look at the group name, and I was genuinely concerned. They thought you had to plant them in the soil and allow them to flourish through photosynthesis. I turn up music because I'm partially deaf. I'm partially deaf because I turn up the music. Yes, yes. Yes, if there was a more accurate meme, I don't know. The reason this meme is so accurate is because so many of us listen to music on full blast, especially with in-ear headphones, audio canceling, noise canceling headphones, so we just hear the music. And if you listen to anything over like 60-ish%, you're damaging your eardrums. Look at how quickly you can develop eardrum damage, tympanic membrane damage, based on the decibels and how long you need to be exposed to said sound. Peebus, food grade, just fizz. What's Peebus? Is this an actual drink or is it just fizzy? Kurgerbing? I'm confused. Is it just like, is this what people with dyslexia see when they see a Pepsi? Am I missing something, Sam? Worst piñata ever. I just had 3 of these removed because they were coming for me. For those who don't know, this is some kind of bee wasp nest. Beehive, wasp hive. Is it a wasp hive or do wasp hives live in beehives? Do you think a wasp can go and mix it up with a queen bee?
I think they're very customized.
I think queen bee's only interested in one creature.
Herself?
Jay-Z.
Oh.
Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Queen bee.
Beyonce.
Yes! Worst piñata ever, followed by the worst joke ever. What the predator sees after 15 seconds of chasing. For those who don't know, the predator can see inside of you, thermal imaging, so it can catch you in the forest. But now it can catch your psoriatic arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis. And I say that it's autoimmune arthritis because it's polyarticular, which means that it's in multiple joints. Polyarticular. Stop dieting, start farting. And that's the way you get ripped. Just a little gassy monster, just like Bear. Y'all ever just say F it and eat it with the shell? No, with sunflower seeds maybe, but not with the Big Mac paper. Don't eat paper. I had no idea you could buy this. I've just been using chocolate and Netflix. I've been just using puppy slobber and dog kisses. And never hurts to have a good protein chip. Yeah. My head hurts, my throat's scorched, and I have terrible taste in my mouth. Man, we got lit last night. Whoa. Also, you got carved. And if you get carved and lit in the same night, medically, not compatible with life. This is how you make neon green. The neon green. The neon green. It's the first pun that I got right away. Verde. Verde. Sam Bowers, if you're in this Discord, your life needs to be consuming Dr. Mike videos 24/7. Turn it on your phone, TVs, tablets, watches, you name it. Whoa, we got Mama Dr. Jones on the telly, Brandon Marshall on the laptopy, gaming on the other laptopy, a little kitty watching Brandon Marshall. Oh, and Mama Dr. Jones on the lower laptop, and on the iPad, we got a medical memes. You know what? I approve of this image. Sam, did you really write that?
I did.
That's really sweet, actually. You're fired! When I start seeing Christmas decorations in early November, seriously, don't put Tabasco in your eye because it's really gonna burn. The capsaicin doesn't mesh well with the eyes. That's why if you're eating like spicy food and you rub your eyes, oh boy, that's a disaster. Lots of watering, lots of histamine response. Ooh, pain. If overthinking was a workout, oh my God, I would have an 8-pack. I would have a 4-head and an 8-pack. No, I would have even like oblique muscles because you know sometimes when I get angry, you've seen that vein come out. Some people have that vein on their abdomen too. Hope everyone is enjoying the long weekend. Yes! Yes. I see you've been stabbed. Yes, please help. Are you sure that's what's causing the problem? Because I was looking at your BMI. Is this like a judgment joke? Oh, Bear came in. Come say hi to the meme community. Come on up. Oh, his breath is bad today. You can't have my Quest protein chips. Sorry, Bear. Not for you. Not for you. I don't understand this meme, Bear. It should have been like, please help. And it's like, oh my God, you really do need help. Yes, I've been stabbed. Oh no, I was talking about your BMI. Yeah. I just meme fact checked you. Elizabeth Stanton / Elizabeth movies. Nah, man, night shift is pretty easy. Derek, age 24. Oh my God. You could see the wear and tear that waking up at 7 p.m. has caused on Derek. Not only are there conditions related to working a night shift, like night shift work disorder, but there's also evidence that those who work night shifts have more health problems in general. If you had a choice and you don't love working night shifts, I think the healthier choice is to work during the day. But you know, there are some services that require someone to be at night. And there are certain people who, based on their chronotype, prefer to be up at night. Matthew Walker and I actually talked about this in a whole video. Doritos. Ew! As I saw that image, I thought about licking my finger, and then I was like, oh, you don't want to do that with the toe. It's sweatier and there's fungi sometimes. Ugh.
Brother, ugh.
Humans, I can barely sleep at night. Also humans before sleep. Not just light, massive anxiety, stimulant substances, explosions and loud noises, naps close to bedtime, huge meals. These are all things that can hurt a good night's sleep. Just before you die, swallow a whole bag of popcorn kernels. Your cremation will be epic. Oh, I wonder if that's true. Probably not. Because I feel like cremation happens at like over 1,000-degree temperatures, and I don't think the popcorn pops then. I think it just like shrivels. 100% fish-free wild-caught microplastic. Not great. Honestly, that's these days, this is a sad reality that there's a lot of microplastics in the foods we're consuming. The solution for which I do not currently have. She donated 30 inches of her hair to make wigs for children with cancer. Oh, that's nice. Now, some poor kid has to be a ginger on top of having cancer. That's messed up. Oh, I did not feel that coming. Sam, did that one burn you?
It burned me because of my beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hang top of it.
It's a unfair thing for people to write mean things about people's hair color. Making my famous BBQ dry rub. Why are you I would advise against doing this. That's rubber. That is not digestible material. That can cause an intestinal blockage. You know what can happen? God, I forgot the name of the exact term. It's when you get like this constellation of hair, maybe other substances that are indigestible, and they cause like this bolus. A bezoar. Oh. Hair mixed with rubber and some other contents is called a bezoar. 4 sneezes in a row is clout chasing. Get it together. It really is. It's not clout chasing. It's like attention-seeking behavior. My brain when I read the word hippocampus. Facts. It's in the brain. That's all you need to know. You're good. Otherwise, you're good. There's a definition if you'd like to read it, but just know that has nothing to do with college and has nothing to do with a hippopotamus. Having a deconstructed Diet Coke. Diet Coke caffeine-free with caffeine pills. That's a lot. That's like the other day I heard someone say like a Napa latte, which is like you take a nap and you have an espresso so that when you wake up from the nap, because it takes like 30 minutes for the caffeine to kick in, you get like double the rest because your body clears the adenosine, which makes you feel more alert. And then your body also blocks the adenosine receptors with the caffeine as well. Kind of interesting. We'll see the baby in a minute. Your plan doesn't cover the ad-free version. Oh, it's so sad that the EKG strip is so inaccurate. And why is there dynamite behind the EKG? Well, that's a little weird. I'm never lonely because I got these little guys with me. You know, it happens to me too, and I don't even have a good answer. Floaters? I don't know. The little squids that hang out with you. Medically, I'm not saying it right, but it's funny. If a movie character gets shot here, they're required to keep it to themselves for a while. Later in the movie, they must open their shirt jacket, revealing an alarming amount of blood, followed by another character saying, "You're hurt." This is law. How do you not notice getting shot in the abdomen? It's like one of the most painful places to have a trauma. Although, you know, the retroperitoneum, like that specific area of your abdominal cavity, can actually hold a lot of blood without you realizing that the person's bleeding. Very interesting. Vitamin B12, intestine, intrinsic factor. Oh, word! You need intrinsic factor to be produced in order for your body to be able to get the B12. And sometimes believe it's called pernicious anemia, where you lack intrinsic factor and therefore develop anemia due to a lack of B12. Should I fact check myself? Pernicious anemia is a type of B12 deficiency anemia that occurs when the body doesn't produce enough intrinsic factor, a protein that helps the body absorb. Not even a hematologist off the bat knew that. It's weird that after 10 years of practicing medicine, I'm excited the fact that I knew a fairly common condition. Fairly common in the sense of like it's tested often. I should have known that and I shouldn't be as excited as I am, but maybe it's because I have enough protein. I got my vasectomy done at Claire's. They started with ears and then they went to the vas deferens. Let's just say the work they do at Claire's is vastly different than what they used to do with ears. Now it's not about holes. It's about ectomies. Damn it, I couldn't find that landing.
Oh, you're really close. Really close.
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Chest is tight. Nitroglycerin. Nitroglycerin is a vasodilator. Helps open up blood vessels so that you could perfuse certain parts of your body that are very important, like the heart. And we need to give this medication. And it's one of the more important times you need to be honest with your doctor and tell them if you're taking sildenafil, also known as Viagra, also known as a PDE5 inhibitor. You know what's not very mindful, not very demure? This episode of House MD, it's literally, no. I don't want to spoil it. Click here to check that out. As always, stay happy and healthy.